The devil is real, and it's in my comment section, it's in my DMs. It's the people that look at your every move and define you by it. It's the people who don't look deep into it enough. And they don't have to. It's fine. It's fine. They don't have to. They don't need to. Oh yeah, and the quality of this camera is a lot better now because I'm using my iPad. Even though I do like the quality of the Handycam better, I'm just too lazy to charge it. Okay, so something needs to be done. I deleted all of my social media, so I can't see any of my notifs for now, except for the posting on YouTube, because I don't check my notifications here anyways. I don't allow myself to read anything, like posts, comments, whatever. I just open the app, post, and I'm done. I should do that on everything else from now on. But if you want to contact me at this time, don't. It's a void. Whatever! It is what it is. I don't need to be aware about whatever people are saying about me. It kind of destroyed the foundation of safety that no other place like the internet gave me. So I liked keeping to myself about the art account, but the bigger it became, the more I couldn't avoid the fact that it was just like bleeding into my reality. People IRL are like talking about the Twitter drama, and now it feels as if they're forming a parasociality, if that's a real word, about my online presence. I'm gonna be cutting the bangs because maybe a way to go about this is by making a small self-transformation, like how Claire does in Fleabag. And then I wrote a bit of stuff in my school notebook that I want to read out loud. Nobody's probably going to see this because I don't promote this account like at all. How do I do this? I'm pretty sure you just do a little bit of this. Oh yeah, I'm a little sweaty because I just got out of school, and I'm doing this on a whim. Maybe I shouldn't cut this much. Do a triangle first. Okay, this looks alright. I might regret this, but my hair will grow back anyways. Start slow. Okay, I did lay down fabric in front of me. If you guys can't see it, but there is fabric here. I probably shouldn't be using my iPad for this, but I'll probably fix it in the shower because I did just get out of school. I think I mentioned that already. There we go. That's quite a hefty amount. Okay, let's check the results. Whoa. Maybe I do regret it a little bit. Oh, this reminds me of Sam from Sam and Cat, iCarly. Okay, is this enough? No, if I brush it enough, it's gonna look good. Okay. All right. Well, whatever. I guess this is me now. Take me as I am. What's wrong with having bangs? What's wrong with that? It's okay. I regret a lot of things. Is this the transformation I needed? Maybe. I wrote a little bit on my notes about the whole situation as like a way to process my emotions and everything. No matter the age, I don't get how people are always like, well, you put yourself out there, of course you should be punished. Like as if being the punisher and the critic shouldn't have a consequence either. People are always going to be harsh and unforgiving because if you're online, they think you're not real and therefore shouldn't be treated with respect. Anywho, being online has its cons, obviously, but it really shouldn't deter me from creating. And recently, I drew Carmi and Sydney for The Bear because the finale just dropped, and I'd post it by now, but it would play into the pretense that I only know how to draw men. like, it sucks. It sucks to have people be monitoring every single drawing you make and then just like saying, oh, you only draw men. Just poking every single time. I bet everyone is done talking about it anyway. I imagine people are like, why are we still talking about this? We gotta move on to talking about XYZ, because I'm tired. I'm bored. Who is that guy? Nope, I don't care. Other part of the notes. Okay. Don't feel so sad. Don't feel so inclined to respond or react. You know what your art is, and they can't dim your light. It feels sad to have people minimize you to all the art you've made recently. Okay, so I wrote this the day the tweet happened. All right. And that was like also around the time I posted that response on Instagram or whatever. I really shouldn't have done that. It feels sad to have people minimize you to all the art you've made recently. It's not because I can only draw men, it's because I chose to draw girls like human beings. While I can admit their draws could look unnatural to some people, all of that criticism is trumped over by the fact they use it to be transphobic and every other length of bigotry. I never even asked for your criticism, no matter how good it is. I never asked anyone to edit my art so it fit their arbitrary beauty standards. Why do I have to draw every girl the same way? How is it that I have evil face syndrome when artists who draw in an anime art style draw every character in the same way, for example? They don't get as much vitriol. Why is it your business all of a sudden with what my art represents when there's already so much art that fits your standards? If only you'd slim yourself down so I could feel more comfortable. People are sending pictures of pretty models as if it's like some gotcha moment for me. As if it's a crime to make fictional girls look like real girls in my own interpretation, as if extremely beautiful people aren't the minority of the population. Yeah, I still agree with this. I still agree with this. Even after the wound has slightly healed, or whatever. Every other artist is already making that big-eyed, small-faced, doll-proportioned art. Why is it that when I do something in the way I liked it, I'm drawing men in wigs? Why? Don't even get me started on the whitewashing allegations. Like, I used other Asian people on Pinterest as references. They literally look Asian to me. Asian people, Japanese people can look like that through and through, even though I might not be like a reliable person to be basing off that, but Asian people can look like that, bro. No. I don't know what you guys think Asian people can or can't look like, but they're not white. They're visibly not white. Except for Monica, of course. And it's such a non-issue, even if I purposefully whitewash them, because Dan Salvato already said anyone can interpret them however they like. That's not the point, though. I wanted to make something different and original. I wanted to make something that represented me. I wanted to make art that made people like me feel seen. You have your own personal truths, but they're not entitled to making it my business. It's this time. So I basically just wrote a bunch of stuff in school. I couldn't even focus on listening to my teacher because everything had been weighing down on me. Okay, I forgot to mention that in notes time is never beta read. Is just me. It's just whatever I wrote on the day of whatever I'm feeling. So yeah. How do I stop being sad? I can't avoid it, the sadness I feel, or else it'll bottle up and explode. Why don't I express it so we can process the meaning of these emotions? If you avoid it, it'll stick even more to you like a puddle of rat glue. I think it's valid that I'm sad. People are going out of their way to edit my work, being entitled to poke and prod about everything I do, weighing in on things as if they carried a large authority on me. I can't prevent them from doing that. I can't react with anger because it'll make them even more inclined to poke. I can't control what happens to me. The only thing I can control is what I think and go about this internally. The act of being mistreated online is something that shouldn't happen, but it does. It's like 2017 again, like the art style debacle, but this time I'm the subject matter. I didn't know it could even happen. To me, I mean. I spent my life looking at these controversies from the distance of a witness. Now up close, it's like, wow, this really is very bad. This is destroying my mental health. Why do these people care so much about it? Why? Whatever the reason is, it shouldn't matter. And if I don't listen, I'll be eaten alive explaining myself to people who didn't really care in the first place. I can't prevent it if I want to be an artist. It was going to happen one way or another. This is a learning moment. I need to feel like this so I won't feel it in the future. I don't want to read this as if I'm whining to garner sympathy or wallow in victimhood. If I wrote this right, it won't sound like that. I'm writing so I don't go crazy. I've already been a very brittle person since I was a kid. I've never been the type to be outsourcing my needs to other people, except for the internet. In real life, with friends at least. As art became my main outlet of emotion, I felt more and more of a voyeur of life itself. Derealization, the watching of my own life like a witness instead of being present. Words come out of my mouth talking to people, and I'd forget I spoke those things. I realized that I watched myself at a distance of a witness too. What happened to me brought me back to it. I am real. People perceive me. I'm human too. What do I do now? I can release this energy by writing about it, but when I do, I'll move on from it. I will rest as I need it. I don't need to hear about myself as if I am the audience and not the performer or artist. Whatever Bo Burnham said on Inside. It's been a day since I deleted social media. I feel more real than ever. I still live in my head, but it takes a long time to grow and heal. If healing and getting better took me one day, it wasn't real and it was temporary. I have a chance to be better as long as I'm still alive. I need to forgive myself. I will move on. I will grow. I will make more art for myself. Maybe I will regret putting myself out there, for posting a response when I didn't realize it would fan the flames, for filming myself like this. But I won't put myself down for it, for acting what felt right at the time. It's an assumption that there's a wrong way to life, like it's a journey in a movie. It's not. I'm not some mistreated stepsister like Cinderella. I don't need a fairy godmother, or if it's even gonna come true. The grammar's a little odd. This is just a point in my life that I need to go through, however I can. I need to go through however I can. Whatever will keep me alive, I need to do. Just stay alive because things are gonna be better. It's not wrong to try. It's okay to put yourself out there. Feel what you feel now, but it will go away. Stay faithful to yourself because you're the only one in your body. No one will dictate your purpose in your life. Only you will. You are not responsible for making other people happy. You lose nothing for trying. You will fail a million times like you did before. Love yourself because you need to trust yourself. You needed to trust yourself. Accept yourself with neutrality. Believe in yourself. Those people that talk about you are not real. I mean, most of them are probably bots. But in the sense that they don't know you and therefore not have your best intentions. Boom. That's basically it. I'm gonna take a shower now.